love Liberty Station. I was so excited when you invited me down. There's always something new, always something to do here.
I know, Liberty Station became such a landmark in Point Loma, in San Diego. It brings tourism, it caters to the community, it's kids friendly, and lots of new restaurants always open up.
Yeah, so you have something new for me today?
I actually do, I always have a surprise for you. We're going to Fireside by the patio, and we're gonna meet a special guest, and I just heard they launched a new menu.
Sounds delicious.
Let's go.
Priscilla, it couldn't be a more perfect day in Liberty Station. I'm so happy to be here, and you invited an incredible guest.
I did, yes. We're with Juan Pablo, JP, the chef of Fireside, one of my favorite places in San Diego, and the weather couldn't be better today.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
No, of course, it's a pleasure. I mean, I haven't been here very long, been here 6 weeks, but it's been a tremendous amount of fun evolving the menu and providing this identity for this restaurant, which is barbecue meets Baja.
I love that.
It's a wood-fired, and that's what we're truly trying to get to. And our best showcase of that is probably the tacos. You're looking at, you know, the classic carne asada taco, and we use our barbecue chipotle rubbed tri-tip from Brant Farms up in Brawley, California. And then you look at our pork taco. It's an 8-hour smoked pork, chipotle slaw. So it's like a take on classic Southern, but we, use pickled chipotles and pickled carrots, stuff more Latin flavors, pickled serranos, and bring it together with chili aioli.
You guys have the best of what everybody loves, barbecue and tacos.
Yeah. And Fireside, this is my first time here. I've heard so much about it. I mean, Liberty Station in itself is such a
destination.
Yeah, everybody wants to come here, but Fireside is part of the patio group, right? So they're known for amazing places, Patio on the Mont, which I love.
Goldfinch,
yes.
One of my favorites too.
So you had a hand at coming up with the concept for Fireside.
Yeah, it's something that stems from my childhood. I mean, we used to go camping a lot. That was our thing, very 90s child. Yeah. So I was always out in the canyon. We'd make fires. It was always like my parents and my younger sister, and that's what we would do. So coming here was very natural. It just felt at ease, and it's trying to learn 20 years of experience in about 3 weeks.
Doing a great job.
It was
a
huge undertaking, but you look at people like Myron Mixon, we look at Big Mo Kaysen, and then recently Aaron Franklin, and you see what they're doing, what type of barbecue they do. It's all regional with their own touch. So that's exactly what we're trying to do here. And that's how we arrived at the 16-hour smoked brisket. And then
16 hours.
16 hours, yeah. Smoke in the smoker.
Yeah, it's a challenge, but we arrived. It's like we were like trying to play with the time and the temperature, and leaving it overnight was the best. That's what we arrived at. Good marbling and good flavor, and same thing with the smoked pork. It's 8 hours. So when we arrive, we get the fire going, pork goes in right there, so it's ready for dinner service.
It's amazing. The most simple food, barbecue, and it's an art. Like they go so much into making it. It's incredible, and it tastes delicious. I was here not too long ago for lunch, so.
So you can smell the smoker, the barbecue. Literally, that's how I found it here from the parking lot. I was like, what is that? Oh, there's Fireside.
It's impossible not to walk by and feel hungry, not wanting to come here and try the food.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We have that smoker going almost all day because it'll be that overnight and then in the morning, and it's really getting the staff real passionate about it and inspired, and that's how we do it.
That's great, because I mean, you really are getting the people who work here and the chefs here involved in something, where it comes from, what's fresh, really passionate about what they're making for. I mean, then that gets everybody who comes and eats here passionate about your food too.
Yeah, it's definitely, we try to go full circle with everything, and then that's how we're doing everything. We don't hoard the secrets. It's like we want everyone to know. So it's just like it's part of inspiring the staff, teaching the staff, and growing as a team. So part of it is working with the staff and inspiring them, is also knowing when to take good quality feedback. For the beans, it's like a Southern baked bean, but we're in Baja, so carnitas is more our thing.
Yes.
So that's how we do it.
Know your audience. Yeah.
Exactly. So we have our 8-hour smoked pork, but it's more done like a carnita style at the end, and we infuse that. Same thing, instead of using smoked pork, we're using more like a carnita style smoked pork in our baked beans.
Oh, wow.
And it's bringing it all together. The slaw, classic
love
slaw,
that.
pickled chipotles.
Yeah, and the tacos too. It makes sense.
Yeah, it's all interconnected like that. So it's a tremendous amount of fun. And working with Eric Bauer, the new VP of Operations, and also Chef Jared Moyles, whom I worked with for 4 years at Rancho Valencia, we're a very cohesive unit, and it's a huge
team.
undertaking. Yeah, very
teamwork.
solid core. And I'm excited. This is 6 weeks in. Where we're going to be in 3 months, in a year.
Great changes,
Wow,
I'm
great
right?
probably, getting ready to change the menu most likely in a couple months already.
It's seasonal, right? You
Yes.
change it, which I love, because even though I'm a creature of habit, I always want I want the same thing. It forces you to try something new every time you go, and it's going to be a better flavor because it's in season.
Exactly. The barbecue will always be here for both of you, but
Oh my God,
stuff
I
like
love
the ono, where we sear on the embers and with the grilled corn, that's fantastic right now with this beautiful weather. However, heading into the winter, we're gonna bring in more winter flavors. We're gonna have like a grilled beet salad, something like that. And maybe introduce like a grilled beet margarita,
Right.
Oh my
which
God.
goes into some of these fantastic drinks that we have now.
I know, my favorite place for happy hour. It's definitely here.
If there's a good happy hour, Priscilla's going to find it.
I know about it. Yeah, this is one of them. They have super fun drinks, and just the ambiance. It's phenomenal. I mean, we're lucky enough to get great weather in San Diego.
Great
and the
point.
outdoor, indoor dining, that's one of their signatures for the
Absolutely.
patio group. It just makes for a perfect experience. I love
do
bringing my
love that.
guests here, clients, family, everyone.
It's so true, because I feel like we talk about winter, but it's San Diego, so come on, like this is probably going to be how winter is, just
Yeah, it
beautiful.
probably is, and that's what makes it easy to bring in. It's pet friendly, so you bring in your dogs, bring them on in. We'll feed them. We have like the fur sea and the fur land.
That is so
So we accommodate to anyone's pet. If they want their steak well done, we'll cook it well done for the dog.
Oh my
my
gosh.
It's like
You
that.
just won my heart, because
Exactly.
I pick my places off if I can bring my dog. So now I know she can enjoy
that's
some
true.
tri-tip with me too.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
thank
got
you
it.
for that.
Yeah, thank you for coming down to Fireside here at Liberty Station. I mean, the menu's always evolving, but right now this is what we have, so let's enjoy it.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
So Steve, we're out here in Mission Bay by the Hyatt. It's picture perfect out. I know this is your hood. So what can I expect today?
Yeah, so brought you down to Mission Beach, the Hyatt Islandia, and I got a buddy who's got a boat down here. He's gonna take us out on a tour of Mission Bay. Does that sound cool?
That sounds like pure perfection. Let's seize the day, shall we?
Awesome, let's go.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is our captain, Rocco. What's up?
Hi.
Steve, good to see you.
Yeah.
Rocco.
Nice
Jen.
to meet you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Okay, I'd like to say that this is where you could park your yacht, but it's more or less where you park your wildlife. What do we have here?
Well, this is the bait barge. So when you're going out deep sea fishing, you start here, get all your live bait, and these California sea lions, they're not fools, so they hang out by the bait barge.
Yeah, bait barge, otherwise known as the buffet
Yeah,
for the
fish,
critters
the fish
around
buffet.
here.
Yeah.
Look at them having a grand old time. I mean, only in San Diego, look at this. It's such a different point of view being out on the water. I feel like a lot of people in San Diego, and myself, I'm guilty of it, you get stuck in your routine and you could be out on the water enjoying all of this.
Yeah, and everyone knows where Mission Bay is, but not everyone knows what Mission Bay has. So it's definitely cool to get out here and check out the wildlife, just check out the natural beauty of Mission Bay. Really
Yeah.
cool.
There's so many sailing vessels. We just saw a whale watching tour go by. You forget that aside from the sea lions, there's some real wildlife to be seen just minutes away.
Yeah, head out of Mission Bay, you're in the Pacific Ocean. People go deep sea fishing, heading out of this marina, the whale watching. Sometimes you'll see killer whales, dolphins, so all types of cool stuff.
I love it. This is such a great start to the day. All right, so we left Mission Bay. Are we still in Mission Bay? What part of
Now we're in a little subsection of Mission Bay called Sail Bay. So pretty cool little enclave here. We've got the Catamaran Resort and Hotel, Mission Bay Aquatic Center behind here. Great spots. You can rent sailboats from either location, stand-up paddle boards, kayaking. They also do a bunch of little kids camps in the summer, so you see the kids learning how to sail and learning how to row. Very kid-friendly, very chill area of the bay.
This is fantastic. Now there's so many beautiful homes surrounding us. What's happening in the real estate game here surrounding Sail Bay?
There's not a lot of homes available on the water right now, but definitely a high demand area. Condo, $1 million plus, probably at least $1.3 million to be on the water. And there's a few high-end homes right behind us next to the Catamaran, anywhere from $5 million to over $12 million.
Wow, so does that come with your own private beach, or what can I expect for that price
A few of them do get a little private cove there, private beach, direct water access. Some of them have awesome pools, but you're facing south, so you get that sun exposure all the time, and you're just in a great walkable location. You can get to PB very easily, get out on the bay.
Yeah, or go sailing. Didn't you tell me earlier that if you had a boat, what would your name be?
Sail pending.
That's perfect for real estate, or you could just go out sailing.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. This is such a calm, quiet place. It feels like an eternal holiday.
It is. It's endless summer down here when you're on Mission Bay. And we got a perfect day where it's nice and glassy out here, but any day is a great day on Mission Bay.
I love it.
Everyone hold on, we're gonna open her up.
Here we go. Wow, that was fun. We got to go high speed on the bay a little bit.
Yeah, we got to zoom around there, see some jet skiers passing us too. Pretty fun.
I know, I'm a little bit bummed we didn't bring our wakeboard, water skis, so I think next time we come out on the bay, we should really dive into the water sport.
Yeah, tandem water ski, we're in.
I love it. Yeah, there was everything you could think of. There's fishermen out there, there were people just enjoying kayaking, there was rowers. Who isn't enjoying the bay right now?
Yeah, and even just the shoreline. So you've got 4,600 acres is this entire area of Mission Bay Park, both land and water, and really there's something for everyone.
There is something for everyone and every critter, because I see some pups having the best day of their life over there.
Yeah, Fiesta Island is a large off-leash dog park. City just approved a bunch of improvements to the Fiesta Island. They're going to reconfigure a dog area. They're going to add some camping there, a couple other permanent facilities, but all great improvements for the centerpiece of Mission Bay.
Now, Fiesta Island, that's sort of this, if you drive by, you kind of think, well, what's going on here? There's not a lot going on there. But then that houses the over the line.
OTL
what
is
is it
held
called?
there every year. Yeah.
So that's a big fun activity for people to come out and partake in.
Definitely a huge draw, and most people know Fiesta Island for OTL, but it's a really cool spot just to go and hang out, especially if you have a dog.
Yeah, so now if they bring out the camping facilities and redo it, you're gonna have a lot more people coming to vacation in San Diego, or maybe staycation in San Diego, right?
Definitely. Us locals need to enjoy these treasures as well.
I know, we work so hard, we have to play hard too. We need to up our play game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This is the place, and speaking of, SeaWorld is a lot of fun. I love that they're adding so many new roller coasters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the roller coasters have been a huge success. We can hear people screaming, having fun back there, and they just opened another new one that I heard is a big hit.
Yeah, just opened it up. So much fun. There's just so much fun for the whole family, for your critters. There's these gorgeous properties. I feel like Mission Bay is like a one-stop shop for everybody to just come and have fun.
It definitely is. It's a huge playground.
Thank you so much for showing me. I've had so much fun today, and thanks to our Captain Rocco for taking us out.
Definitely. I'm glad you could join us, and thank you, Captain Rocco, and his dad, Dan, for loaning us the boat for the day.
Now, I guess the bigger question is, can we cruise around more, and can I be first mate? Can I wear the captain's hat?
Absolutely. That's the plan.
Take us back? All right, let's do it. Let's enjoy the day.
thank you so much for bringing me to the lovely La Mesa. This is kind of considered Old Town La Mesa, right?
You're right. So we're on La Mesa Boulevard in the heart of La Mesa. And La Mesa, if you come a little bit east out from that beach, you get great family atmosphere, you get great weather, and you've got great places to eat too.
Okay, well, it is around lunchtime, Jeff, and your girl's a little hungry. Where can we eat right now?
So I'm gonna take you to City Tacos, probably the best customer service in the food industry, family friendly, great food, and I'm gonna introduce you to somebody special.
Well, I love all three. Let's go.
Ali, we're here at City Tacos in La Mesa on La Mesa Boulevard. I'm introducing you to the owner, Jerry. He's gonna tell us all about this place.
Hola, bienvenidos.
Hi, Jerry. Thank you so much for having us. So definitely tell us about City Tacos, and there's a beautiful food that we have in front of us.
Well, we make food with love. I like to call it street food made with love. We have a taco for everyone. We have tacos, we have tostadas, we have bean bowls. We have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I'm definitely not just saying pollo, tacos, and carne asada. So definitely tell us about your taco specifically and what makes you so different.
Well, we set out to change the perception of a taco. We wanted to create something that was different that everybody can enjoy, whether you're vegetarian, pescatarian, you practice a paleo diet, whether you want to have a traditional taco or something crazy, we have it.
Well, it definitely looks amazing. And I know Jeff was saying how he loves how it's specifically at this location, right?
Yeah, La Mesa Boulevard is bustling. We've got tons of great places to eat. They used to be all antique stores, not a lot of action. Now you got people walking up and down the street day and night. There's great places to eat. I think, Jerry, you're at the forefront of all this. And it's a great place to bring a family, so you can't beat it.
Well, Streetscape had a tremendous effect on La Mesa. They redid all of the sidewalks, and it started changing the demographics and the people moving in from North Park, from neighborhoods in downtown area. Those young families started moving into La Mesa, and it just turned into an amazing place.
Yeah.
I know that I'm always telling people as they come this direction, when they're coming from Mission Hills and North Park, they live in these trendy neighborhoods and they come out our direction, they're looking to raise kids and send them to school. And they think when they move out this direction, they're gonna be, lacking for interesting places to eat, but not at all. I mean, look at this.
I know, especially it's on La Mesa Boulevard, right? Right where all the action happens. What does it mean for you to have your establishment right in the midst of all the chaos and all the fun?
Well, it's a great neighborhood. Even though there's a lot going on, there's still a lot of values. There's still a lot of families walking around, enjoying the space, enjoying the festivals, Oktoberfest, the Christmas in the Village. There's a lot going on at all times, so it's pretty awesome.
And I know you have different locations. Are the menus the same at each location, or do you make them different depending on the location?
Well, there's a core menu that is basically the same at all locations, but then there's items that are specific to each location so that maybe people can venture out of their neighborhood and try something different that we prepare.
Can I get a lamb taco at all your locations? Because
Yes,
I'm a big
you can.
lamb guy. Okay, all right, perfect.
One of the original four, you got it for sure.
Okay, love it.
Awesome.
Oh, can you tell us about the lamb taco?
Yeah.
Well, the lamb taco was basically our carne asada taco, if you will. When we first opened, we set up a menu that was completely different from any taco that anybody had tried before. Our chicken taco had arugula, toasted almonds, raisins. The borrego is a sirloin leg of lamb with fried leeks, cotija cheese, homemade corn tortilla, and a chile colorado sauce, which is more of a traditional sauce but paired with new age ingredients, which made it awesome.
It's terrific.
I know, and I remember you mentioned before, why tacos and not just your standard burrito, rolled tacos, specifically for you and what you wanted to create?
Well, tacos, burritos don't exist in Mexico. It's kind of a funny situation. You give a Mexican a huge tortilla and very little meat in between all that rolled up, and he'll just throw it back at you. So, it's tacos for me.
I like how when you're eating a taco, you can see everything. I mean, is that a thing? Like you start eating with your eyes first? So there's some visual appeal to all of these, right?
Well, of course, food goes in through the eyes first, but you have to put those ingredients in place so that they complement each other. What we try to do is design a taco via traditional methods where you use a homemade corn tortilla, you use proteins that people are accustomed to. Let's say that the chorizo. The chorizo is paired with Oaxaca cheese. It has a little bit of a caramelized pineapple, and it gives you the sense that you're having an al pastor taco without having an al pastor taco.
Yeah. And specifically, what tacos are found in La Mesa that you might not find at the other locations?
The La Mesa has a camarón al ajillo, which is a fried cheese tortilla. That one has mashed potatoes, has sauteed shrimp. The shrimp is sauteed with garlic, with bell peppers, with onions. It comes over this melted cheese tortilla. So let's say that you practice the keto diet,
Yeah.
you can have a keto taco.
Wow, that's amazing.
I had one the other night. I didn't realize I was practicing that diet.
Oh,
so, hey,
see?
good for me. All
That's
right,
awesome.
perfect.
Oh, you're practicing flavor.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day.
And I know that you have sauces here, but I remember the very first time I tried a city taco, it's crazy that I didn't feel like I needed the sauce. Like, you guys have so much flavor in each taco. Is that on purpose?
It is on purpose. We believe that our tacos are ready to eat out of the kitchen. America is a condiment nation, so that's why we created an awesome salsa bar.
Yeah.
We have aiolis. We have this one, for example, is a fig hot honey. It's spicy, it's got a little honey, it's got a little fig, a little chile de árbol, and if you pair it with something salty like the pescadilla, which is a smoked ají tuna from Mazatlan, it's just amazing. The combination, you know, all these flavors just explode in your mouth.
I love it. And it seems like there's always something new, because you also mentioned sometimes you have a taco of the month.
Every month we have a taco of the month. This month we have the Flor de Calabaza. Flor de Calabaza is a squash blossom taco. It's fried in a golden tempura batter. It's served over a bed of melted Oaxaca cheese. It has portobello mushrooms, flame grilled poblanos, microgreens, a couple of flower petals that are edible, of course. just accentuate a little bit, if you will.
This is a great way to like expand your palate. As a guy who's known for eating like very basic things, like I love how you've got all these extra things you've added into your menu that I can, learn all about, and it sounds amazing.
Yes. Definitely, thank you so much for having us. We
My
definitely don't
pleasure.
want this food to get cold, so I think we're gonna dive into it, right?
Sounds
You
good.
okay with that?
By all means,
All
please,
right.
provecho, enjoy.
Well, thanks for having us.
My pleasure.